Good evening. My name is Mabonga. I work with GPAC. This evening, I want to talk about the two types of leaders who are around us, or to show you the difference between leaders who are greedy and the leaders who are servants, who have servant leadership in them. The first thing about the difference is greedy leaders always talk about, I want more. They have an attitude that I want more, that I need more. I need, more money, more something. The greedy leaders, they will want to take more. They will want to increase budgets. They will want to take more debts. They will want to inflate things. They want more so they can have more for themselves. But these leaders will want to use less to do more. The second difference that is very important when we talk about these types of leaders I'm talking about is greedy leaders, they will want to pass on the price of their actions to other people. And servant leaders, they will want to pay the price of their actions. A greedy leader will want, when they're in power, to take so much debt on behalf of the people who will come even after they have come out of power. They will want more. So, and who will pay that price? Other people. Them, they will not pay that price. They will increase maybe taxes. They will do all those things to ensure that they are comfortable, but the other people will have to pay the price for their actions. Okay? A greedy leader will kill people. For them, as long as they are not dead themselves, it's none of their business. But other people have to pay that price. Children will have lost their father. A wife will have lost, a husband. If it's a lady who has died, the children will have lost their mother. A husband will have lost his wife, and so on. So the cost is passed to others. These are what we call greedy leaders. Servant leader, they will always take responsibility of their actions and ensure that every action that they take, every step that they walk with, they know this is a burden that I have in my heart. I want to do this for my people, and I will do it in the best possible manner. And those are the leaders that we need. But a servant leader will always have to take responsibility. They will look at the budget they have. They will look at the money that the state has. They will look at the expertise that they have. What can we do with what we have to, create a better country? Thirdly, a greedy leader, again, this is a very significant difference between a greedy leader and these other leaders, is that they will always plunder to amass wealth to themselves. They will always plan to amass wealth to themselves. But servant leaders will always be the ladder that people can use to climb, even to the high leadership ranks. And I think this is one of the things that we really need to look, even as we think about our election next year, and even this year, and our leaders, as we assess our leaders. Is that leader that you're considering to vote for a hammer who suppresses, or he is a ladder by which people can climb? And you can look at their track history. You can look at the words. How do you know? Look at their words. Look at how they speak. Look at how they treat each other. Look at how they treat their family. Look at how they treat the people they work with. You'll always see these two contrasts between these greedy leaders and these servant leaders. So a greedy leader will always point other people as the problem. They will always, even in the management, you are a manager, you are leading a team. They will also think that the team is the one not working. They are working. You are a team leader, you're saying, okay, these are not the working. When performance is low, it's somebody else, not them. They are very egoistic leaders. But on the other side, servant leaders always have an attitude that they are the solution. The solution rests on them. They know that because they have been given this office, they have been given this, this mandate, whether you are an MCA, you are an MP, your governor, senator, whatever president, these leaders know that they are the solution. They have to provide solutions. So they will always not pinpoint people. They will always not name call people. One of the easiest way by which to know greedy leaders is that they like name calling. Them, they like this us versus them. They don't want to take responsibility over their actions. When there's crisis in the country, when there's crisis in their counties, when there's crisis in whatever areas they are leading, they always think that other people are the problem. They are not the problem. Servant leaders, they demonstrate a great deal of humility in how they act, in how they take responsibility of their actions, and how they take responsibility over the things that is in front of their tables. And even when the rubber meets the road and things are not working, and or things go wrong, they will come and with humility and apologize that we tried this and this is not working, and we are trying this as leaders to ensure that it works. We tried this policy and it has not worked, so we are trying this one to see if it can work. They have that humility. People who think that others are always the problem, they are not the problem. That is normally one of the ways by which we know leaders who are greedy. But servant leaders who want to serve people, they will always know that I am the solution. I might not have created that problem. The people might sometimes be the problem, but these leaders always know that they are the solution. They are the ones to fix that problem. They take charge. They take responsibility. They take action. They are not apathetic. They take full control of situations and fix them without blaming others, without pinpointing others, without having to step on others, without having to abuse others, without having to discredit others. They will do their work properly, knowing that that is their duty. They are servants to the people that they are leading. Why have I taken time to bring this contrast? There's a reason to it, and the reason is this: is that we want a Kenya that will be full of servant leaders. We want servant leadership in our leaders. And maybe you're listening to me and you have been a greedy leader. Maybe you're listening to me and you're one of those people that I've mentioned. You have always, instead of being a ladder that people can climb on, you've been the hammer that suppresses people. Instead of being the people who will protect people, you've been the one who kills people. Instead, maybe of encouraging people, you've been the one who is discouraging people. Instead, maybe of giving more to the people, you've been taking more from the people. And maybe you're one of those people you're listening to. It just could be you. You have an opportunity to make a turnaround. If you're in public office or in any office and you have that challenge, you better think and reflect. Instead of being a greedy leader, become a servant leader.